difference between like a black belt in jiu-jitsu and what would be considered an equivalent, world champion in Muay Thai? Oh yeah,
there's a big difference.
Step in the ring and see how that works out for you.
Jiu-jitsu guys sometimes get cocky about that. I had a buddy of mine who was taking an MMA fight and he wasn't doing any striking. He was doing very little striking, and he was a really good ground fighter. And I said, "Do you know how you can toy with a guy on the ground and they really have no chance?" He goes, "Yeah." I go, "People could do that to you standing." I go, "You have to understand that the fight starts standing. It's not like it's not EBI rules where you start on a guy's back and you have a really good chance of submitting him if you got a great rear naked choke. This is not that.
Yeah.
This is you start 20 feet away from the guy and you're standing, and you have to close that distance. And you're not a great wrestler either."
Yeah, well, that's the key component, right?
Yes, it's a giant factor.
Because
right?
if you wrestle, you can go, well, at least I know I have a decent chance
Right.
of taking him down.
Yes,
A decent chance, and even that's no guarantee anymore.
Well, I go back to Mark Schultz when he fought in the UFC. When Mark Schultz fought in the UFC, he only fought one UFC fight, but that's when we got to see like a world champion, Olympic gold medalist, top of the food chain wrestler. You're only on your feet if he wants you to be. Like you good luck throwing that punch or kick, because you have no chance. He's going to close the distance and drag you to the ground unless you have really good takedown defense. And back then, when he fought Big Daddy Goodrich, people didn't really have it. Unless they were wrestlers, they didn't really have good takedown defense. It hadn't really been established as like a part of the whole skill set of MMA yet. You basically had what you came in there with. You're a karate guy, that's what you had. You're a Muay Thai guy, that's what you got. You got to hope you land that elbow before that guy clinches with you.
And there is a overall strategic advantage to grappling. Yes. Because you can close the distance, and if you're going to punch me, you have to get close enough to you have to make contact with me, which means I can grab a hold of you and get you down. That's why the early UFCs, it was like, you're going to have to get close enough to either punch or kick me, and when you do that, I can grab a hold of you and get you to the